Yo, what's good, TGB man? It's your boy B, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to create your own one-play touchdowns against every coverage. So let's go ahead and hop into the video, man. Is the first coverage I'm going to show y'all the one play touchdown against, or how to develop your own one play touchdown against, because you feel me, there's multiple ways to get one play touchdowns against certain coverages. You don't have to need just one formation or meta to get one play touchdowns. That's why you feel me, I love making these videos, just to show y'all these off meta things and to show y'all how to play football and not Madden. You feel me? Because I know a lot of people say Madden isn't realistic, but a lot of the times, a lot of stuff that works in real life works in the game too, and the concepts that work for one play touchdowns against coverages in real life work in the game too. Now let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm just gonna hop into the switch wide receiver drag play, and then I'm gonna go through all the requirements you need to develop a one play touchdown against a cover three. All right, y'all boys. Now, first things first, man, what you're going to need, or the best way to beat a cover three, is going to be a deep post. Now, this is the deep post is the best way to beat pretty much every coverage in the game, but more specifically, the cover three. Now, for a cover three, you're going to need, it's a few requirements. First one being, obviously, you need a deep post. Now, with the deep post, you always want your deep post either A, coming from a slot receiver, or B, not coming from a receiver that's playing all the way outside of the numbers. So as y'all can see here, we already checked off one. We have our post inside the numbers, which is where you want your post, and this is the best way to run it. Yes, it may work with a post on the outside of the numbers, but those posts just aren't that good. They take too long to develop and things like that. So with beating a cover three, you want your post coming from inside the numbers or on the numbers one. The next requirement you're gonna need a pulling route. Now, what I mean by that, if you know what a cover three is, you know there's three deep blues that you have to beat, and obviously we're trying to get this to touchdown. So you're gonna need a route to beat the opposite deep blue on the field that's not on the same side of your post, because that doesn't make any sense. So here, boom, check that off. We have our pulling route from this corner route. It's going to cause that opposite, that cornerback on the left side playing that deep blue to come down enough just for that deep post to get over the top of them for that big gain or one play touchdown, possibly. You feel me? Because I feel like there's only one play that's like guaranteed one play touchdown every single time you run it. Against certain coverages, but for the most part, with this formula, you're going to get a one play touchdown or at least about 50-yard gain. Now, another requirement that I wouldn't say is a requirement, but I suggest you having this on the field when you're trying to develop your own one play touchdown for cover threes, is you want to take X, well, not X specifically, but you want to take the receiver on the same side of your deep post that's on the inside of them. So like my tight end, boom, he's on the inside of my receiver and on the same side. You want to put him on a streak. So let's say the post was coming from Mike Evans. We would take triangle. We would put him on the streak. So yeah, that's all you want to happen. So we met every single requirement so far, and the only thing I would suggest doing is just taking square, put him on a flat if you are running the corner route, because sometimes what will happen is the flats will pick up the defensive flats will pick up your corner route, and it will cause that safety over there to not drop down as much. So if you have the ability to, if you're in a formation where you can't do this, this is not required by any means necessary. Like literally, you only do this if you have the opportunity to, if you're in a formation to where you can do this. But you want to put a flat with your corner route, just for the simple fact of you want to take away their defensive flat and pull them down on something. And so yeah, so let's go ahead and call hut. And as y'all can see, man, wait for him to get past that zone, and boom, wide open every single time. And I don't even run this play in real games, so I just completely made this up off the spot. Let's go ahead and head over to instant replay so I can show y'all. So boom, we have our setup. So as y'all can see, this is a deep blue. This is the middle zone that he's dropping back towards the middle of the field. But since we have our tight end coming on a streak, he kind of stays over here. And then as y'all can see, boom, let's play it out a little bit more. As this post going across the middle of the field, we have our corner pulling down this safety. So now this whole side of the field is wide open. And the reason for the streak is it kind of keeps this safety honest until you throw the ball. Once you throw the ball, obviously he's going to commit. and then you now have a window to throw it in for an easy rack touchdown. And that's pretty much all you need, man. So let me go ahead and show y'all again. Boom. And another thing, the routes that pull safeties on cover threes are, well, actually against all deep zones, but mainly cover three, is I like to use comebacks, post corners, corner routes, and wheel routes from your halfbacks. All four of those routes pull down safeties on the opposite side of your freaking post. So let's go ahead and run it one more time. Boom. Wait for him to get across that safety's face. Boom, you're gonna have a window to throw it in. And like I said, I can't guarantee you 100% it's going to be a touchdown, just for a simple fact of personnel does play a big factor in football in general, especially when you're trying to get one play touchdown. So if you don't have super speedy receivers, I can't guarantee anything, just for the simple fact of personnel purposes. So now let's hop into our next coverage, which will be cover two. All right, y'all boys, here we have the easiest coverage to develop one play touchdowns against. Now there's going to be three ways you can get down the field or get huge gains against cover two. First way being is getting on the sidelines deep down the field. Now that one, it's not going to guarantee you a one play touchdown. That has the least percentage of getting a one play touchdown against a cover two. But the second way being is going to be right up the seams, right up the middle, in between their deep blues. Third way being is going to be a deep post. Now, I'm going to show y'all the first way right quick, and I can develop a one-play touchdown against a cover two out of just this one play. Like three one-play touchdowns, if you have Hot Run Master, just out of this one play. Now, first way being, I'm gonna show y'all the sideline streak. Getting to the sidelines deep down the field. Now for this, the only real requirement is you want to have a streak on the inside, kind of like that deep post, to kind of keep that safety honest, and he's gonna be absolutely wide open on the sidelines. Like I said, sidelines, they have the least percentage of getting a one play touchdown, but there we have it. Easy touchdown on the sidelines, man. Like I said, you still can develop a one play touchdown. It just doesn't have as high as percentage as those seams up the middle and things like that. But like I said, cover two is the easiest coverage to develop a one play touchdown against. Now for the second way and develop a one play touchdown is up the seams. Now the seams is pretty much the most complicated way of kind of developing a way to get a one play touchdown against a cover two, for the simple fact of a lot of the times in cover twos is their middle read kind of follows the seams up the middle, and you're gonna have to find a formation that the middle linebacker doesn't follow your seams up the middle when you send them up the middle, or you can develop a play to where you find a route that kind of occupies that middle zone, that middle linebacker, and then you have it wide open up the seams. And then the second requirement you kind of need for seams up the middle against a cover two is you're gonna need at least on one side of the field a pulling route to kind of take away that safety. So here we have this corner route, and even on the other side we have our little sideline streak up the middle, but that's not required. You just need one, whether it's on your side of the receiver on the seam or the opposite side, doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all right up the middle. Boom, pass him to the inside. If I got a better rack animation, I could have had an easy touchdown. I want to show you that one more time. So boom, like I said, this is no specific plays, man. I can literally call multiple. I can do this out of multiple formations. So don't think it's just this play, because the whole purpose is for y'all to develop y'all own and things like that. So y'all can come up with y'all own one play touchdowns against cover twos. So boom, call hut. Like I said, boom, easy rack. Once again, personnel is a big important thing about one play touchdowns, but if I had a fast receiver there, I can easily rack that. So let's go ahead and head over to instant replay so I can show y'all right quick how this play kind of works. We have this corner route pulling this safety all the way over here. So as y'all can see, we have our seam wide open up the middle, and we have all this room to work with for easy dot right up the middle. And it's a very simple concept, man. Now for the last and final one is going to be the deep post. Now since I have Hot Route Master, I'm not going to switch plays or anything like that, but same exact thing. You just need the opposite side of the field to kind of have a pulling route, so a corner, a comeback, a wheel route from your halfback. Any of those routes work, and just take square and play them on the post. Now, different from the cover three is you can have your post going from outside the numbers against a cover two. It actually works best when your post is coming from outside the numbers against cover two. And when I say outside the numbers, is literally outside the numbers. So y'all see where it says 30, 40, 50. Outside those numbers, you can see Chris Godwin is right there. That's where we have our post coming from. So boom, wait for him to get down the field. And then boom, easy one play touchdown, man. Like I said, cover two, easiest coverage to bomb and develop one play touchdowns against. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it for cover two. Let's go ahead and hop into our cover fours. All right, y'all boys, here we have our second easiest coverage to bomb. You just have to know what you're doing. It's going to be cover four match. Now with match coverage, it's going to be a few requirements you need, and you're going to have to know a little bit how it works. Even I don't know 100% how match coverage works, but I know enough to develop one play touchdowns. Now, with cover four match, you can get wide open streaks if you know what you're doing. Now, the easiest way I know to beat this coverage is I like to, 9 times out of 10, I just run bunch formations against match coverage and bomb it that way because it's the easiest way to come up with simple concepts. Now, this is a perfect play to beat match coverage. Now, what you're going to need is, you're going to need a crosser. So you're going to need a better crosser than this. You're going to need one that gets down the field. So let's go ahead and smart route it. You're going to need this type of crosser that gets down the field. Now, what he's going to do is he's going to take that safety in the middle right there, and he's gonna take him with him. Now that's gonna leave one safety left on this right side of the field, and he's gonna be on the far right side of the field. So next thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a route that takes that outside safety and kind of delays him or occupies him enough for this streak to get down the field. Now this is perfect because we have this little in route. Now the routes that kind of do this is gonna be, you're going to need either a super deep in route like how we have here, or you're going to need a wheel route from a receiver. That one kind of pulls the outside safety. Sometimes corners do it. Sometimes post corners do it. And then all you want is a streak from your middle receiver, and you're going to have it. But the most important thing, though, is really the crosser, because he kind of moves the safety that's supposed to guard the streak, and he kind of takes him all the way across the middle of the field. And so, yeah. Now, the only thing I suggest next with this is you're going to need a drag route going across the middle of the field towards your streak, because sometimes the flats in match coverage pick it up if they don't have their zone drop set. So you're going to need a drag to kind of occupy that flat, because the way Madden's program is, they kind of know the drag route's coming, so they won't follow the streak. So boom. Boom. As y'all can see, streak wide open deep down the field. And let's go ahead and head over to instant replay, because like I said, match coverage is the hardest coverage to understand, but once you understand it, it's the easiest coverage to develop a one play touchdown against. So boom. Let's start with hot. So boom. We have our crosser going across the middle of the field. Like I said, he takes this safety right here, and he takes him across the middle of the field. Now, this safety obviously is supposed to be guarding this receiver, obviously going clean up his zone, but we have the crossing route to kind of take him away. Now, the next thing you need is, the way match coverage plays, you're going to need a route to kind of delay him. Now, obviously, it doesn't look like he's delaying him, but this outside guy kind of guards him for a minute. That's why he's taking this inside angle at first, because he's kind of trying to play this dig. And once this streak is gone, it's gone, bro. There's nobody fast enough to kind of to catch up. And this, just for the simple fact, that's just not how Madden works. No matter what the speed difference is, they usually never catch them. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all another play out of match coverage, because like I said, it's the hardest play the hardest defense to kind of understand, and I can't really give clear instructions without showing more than one play. All right, y'all boys, here we have our second play, and like I said, the main way I love to beat this match coverage is against bunch, just because it's the easiest formation. No matter what bunch it is, it's the easiest formation to beat match coverage in. But here we have a very similar concept. We have our crosser, and then obviously we're going to do some adjustments. First things first, we're going to take circle and we're going to put them on our corner. Like I said, You need one route on the field that kind of occupies the outside safety. The outside safety, just so that streak can get wide open. And then we're gonna send our tight end on our streak down the middle of the field, and he should get wide open, man. Like, so, boom. Go ahead, call hut. And as y'all can see, even though I got sacked, he is wide open down the field, man. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to instant replay and show y'all. So once again, man, our crosser takes the inside safety because it's match coverage, so he picks up on the guy going across the middle of the field. Our safety, the outside safety, he's stuck right here because he was guarding that corner. And then obviously our streak is wide open with no DB in sight. Now this time I'm gonna show y'all, and hopefully I don't get sacked. So boom, same setup. Of course, I'm getting hit again. Hold on, I gotta set up my freaking offensive line right quick. Boom, boom. All right, this should work, and this should be a lot better. So boom, easy dot down the field, man. I don't know an easier dot. Like I said, if you understand match coverage, you're gonna get like easy one-play touchdowns, just for the simple fact that you understand how it works. Just even a little bit, because I don't even know how it works 100%. You just have to know how it works a little bit, man, and abuse the fact that you know how it works and your opponent doesn't, so he keeps calling it. And you feel me? If you go against an opponent who relies on match coverage a lot of the times, you're going to be able to beat them every single time, as long as you know how to develop your own one-play touchdowns against it. Because once you have different one-play touchdowns out of different formations, you're going to be a top-tier Madden player. So that should pretty much wrap up the vid, man. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, sub up and comment down below what type of videos you'd like to see from me in the future. And it's your boy Bean, and I'm out.